Hey there, welcome to this class that is all about your hips, your inner and outer hips specifically. You're going to need one of your resistance bands for this class and a block and nothing else. Like usual, I recommend that if this is one of your first times or so doing this class, use the lightest resistance band that you have just so that your body acclimates properly to doing these exercises. But the more and more and more that you do this class, you can slowly over time build up the resistance. So if you're ready to get to it, I'm ready to get to it. Let's do it. Let's start off standing. You're going to take your resistance band and bring it around your lower leg, just like a little bit above your ankles. You don't want it like exactly at your ankles, but you don't want it way up high. So basically like one resistance band length above your ankles. And you can just bring your hands to your hips and you're going to take a big step with your right foot. Also, please start off standing, actually just like I am in the center of your mat, but facing one side of the mat. So turn to your side so you're positioned just exactly like me. All right, so hands on hips. Take a big step with your right foot towards the front of your mat, and then step your left foot back in. It's about hips width distance apart. So take another step out to the right, and then left foot back in. And we're going to go the other way. Step with your left, right. Out to the left as wide as you can, and then into hips width distance. One more time. Step in, and then go back the other way. One, boop. Step with right, and then left, and then right, and then left, and go back. Left, step in about hips width distance, out. Lead with the little toe side of your foot. Now we're just going to go 2 steps. 1, 2. So now you're kind of in the center of your mat. Keep your resistance band. Take a big inhale. Sweep your arms out to the sides and up. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees any amount necessary to bring your fingertips to the floor. Hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up about halfway, lengthen your spine, so reach your crown forward and your sitting bones back. Now you're going to shift your weight over into your left foot. Pick your right foot up off of the floor to hover, and then lift your right leg up and out to the right side of the room. That's on the inhale, and when you exhale, bring your right foot down about hips width distance apart, but still hovering. Right foot's lifted the whole time. So inhale, sweep your right leg out to the right and up. Exhale, bring it back down to hover. Inhale, so the whole time, just like the walk, lead with the knife edge of your foot, and exhale, bring it back down to hover. 2 more. Inhale, up and out to the right. Exhale, bring it down. Try to keep your whole body tight so nothing but your right leg is moving. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, right foot back down to the floor. Switch sides, so shift your weight over into your right foot. Pick your left foot up to hover. And take an inhale, lead with the knife edge out and up. And then exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, down to hover. Left foot doesn't touch the floor the whole time. Inhale, lead with the knife edge of your foot. And bring it down, so keep your core tight. Press down through your right foot. 2 more. Inhale, up and out. And exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up and out. Exhale, left foot to the floor. Bend your knees. Sit down. Remove the resistance band from your legs. Grab a hold of your block. Now you want your block to be positioned going the longest way vertically at the medium height. So how my block is positioned here. And lie down on your back. Bend your knees. Soles of your feet on the floor. And then keep your knees bent, but pick your feet up off of the floor. Take your block in between your knees. Arms down by your sides, palms face down. Now flex your feet. So it's like you're shining the soles of your feet to the wall that's in front of you. Take a big inhale breath here to gather up your strength. And with an exhale, squeeze the block in between your knees, like you wanted to crush through the block and touch your knees for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze a little harder. 6 or 7, 6. Squeeze 5, 4, 3. Squeeze, 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 squeeze really hard, really hard. 2, 1. Now keep squeezing the block, but reach your feet out to opposite sides of the room. So it's like you wanted to touch your right foot on the right wall and your left foot on the left wall, but keep squeezing the block in between your knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try to separate your feet a little bit more. 5, 4, and keep pressing into the block. 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet back to neutral, but keep squeezing the block. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4. Squeeze a little harder. 3, 2, 1. Now draw your feet out to the sides of the room. Hold. 10, 9. Can you separate your feet a little bit more? 8, 7, 6. Don't forget to press into the block. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Move your block off of your mat, out of your way, knees to chest, hands to the backs of your thighs. Start to rock forward and back, slowly building up some momentum. Come up to a seat. Make your way up to standing. We're going to cycle through those same exercises just one more time. So, standing, face the side of your mat. Bring the strap or the resistance band around your feet. Feet about hips width distance apart to start. Hands to your hips. This time, we're going to step out with our left leg first. So remember, lead with the little toe side of your foot, step to the left, and then step into hips width distance. One more. Step and in. Now to the right, and then left, right, and then left. One more in this direction, and then to the other way. Left, try to go as big, as wide of a step as you can, and in. One more this way, back. Now we're going to go back to the front of our mat. Left, right, left, right, left. 2 to the left. Last one, back in. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Fingertips on the floor. Inhale, hover your right leg. And then let's do this thing. Exhale, out to the right and up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it back down. And then exhale, lead with the little toe side of your foot out and up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, out and up. Press down through your fingertips. Press down through your standing foot. 2 more. Inhale, lower to hover. Exhale, out and up. Press down through all points of contact. Inhale, bring it down to hover. Last time. Exhale, push. Push into the resistance band. You got it. Inhale, right foot down to the floor. Switch sides. Lift your left foot to hover. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lead with the knife edge of your foot out and up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, press down into the floor through all points of contact. Lift your left leg out to the left side of the room. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, up and out to the left. Inhale, lower to hover. Exhale, lift your left leg up and out to the left. One more time. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, push down through your standing foot. Push down through your fingertips. Lift a little higher, a little higher. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale. Move the resistance band from your feet, from your legs. Resistance band off your mat, out of your way. Lie down on your back. block in between your knees. Pick your feet up. Arms down by your sides. Take a big inhale. Gather up all of that strength you know you've got. Exhale. Squeeze the block. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Separate your feet out to the side. Squeeze the block. 10, 9, 8, 7. Can you separate your feet a little farther apart from one another? 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the block. 3, 2, 1. Now feet back to neutral, so you're shining your soul forward. Squeeze your block. 10, 9. This is the last little push. That's it. So really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep squeezing the block. Separate your feet. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze the block a little harder. Separate your feet. 7, 6, 5, 4. Separate your feet. Separate your feet. 3. Squeeze the block. Squeeze the block. Separate your feet. 2. All right. And 1. Release. Move your block off your mat and out of your way. Hug your knees into your chest. And let your arms fall out to the sides or up overhead. And then let both of your knees fall over towards the left side of the room. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Let yourself come down from that now. When you take your next inhale, bring your knees back to center. And with an exhale, let your knees fall over to the right. Accomplished. Nowhere to be, nothing to do but here, but be here. Stewing in the feeling of just accomplishing that practice. Accomplishing, taking time out of your day to take care of yourself, to tend to yourself. What a good move. Inhale your knees back to center. And then roll your whole self onto your right side. And press your left hand into the floor to make your way up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me for that little nugget of a kick-ass practice. I look oh so forward to seeing you in the next practice.